Hello, everybody. Is my camera shaking? It definitely is. Let me quick see. Is it shaking? Okay, it looks okay. How's everyone doing, man? I'm doing okay. Let's see. Let me quick send this tweet out, and then we can get into stuff. And this is actually really gonna piss me off. Okay, holy crap. Quick, get this camera fixed. It's just like jiggling, wiggling all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think it's like doing a little bit better now. Anyways, guys, gonna break down some of the injury news. I'm happy to be here right now. I got a little announcement to say before we get started though. So we've been doing those morning streams for a long ass time, JJ and I. And look, uh, today was kind of like a tipping point for me. There's like a lot of stuff that's been on my plate with just like or I've been putting on my own plate with content. And I realized that I had way too much on my plate. And, instead of doing some things really good, I was half assing everything, trying to multitask everything. And it was just leading to me being insanely unproductive. So, yeah, moving forward, I'm not going to be on the morning streams. The only stream, JJ will be doing a stream by himself, and I'll be doing late looks by myself. So, yeah, that's just thing going forward. Also, TikTok. I don't know if you guys watch any of my TikToks, probably not, but um, yeah, but I will definitely. I'm done with TikTok too because I was spending a lot of time, researching how to, go viral on there and stuff. And all the viral content on TikTok is such bullshit, guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys consume that type of stuff. I really hope you don't. It's honestly just brain rot. And if you're popular on TikTok, it's actually probably not a good thing because I'm quitting TikTok, bro. Yeah, I'm quitting TikTok because yeah, man. I mean, that shit would just I was like, I was like I said, I was looking at the stuff that goes viral, and it just so unauthentic and so sad, man. It's like people really like. It feels like they're selling their souls to go viral, and yeah, I'm not a fan of it. So with that being said, guys, late looks. Let's get it. Let's make some fucking money. Coming off of a 5-0 day, I'm feeling confident, guys. I have a 2U play. I wonder if that line is still there or not. Let's quick go over some of the injury news. Like I said, I have not been on Twitter today, or I haven't been on Twitter for a while. So let's see some of the injury news. Holy crap, there's a lot. There's a lot. So, um, where? Holy shit, dude. There's so much. Okay, so Kessler and Sexton are in. Noah Clowney is out for the season. Okay, that's for Thursday. Carmelo to the Hall of Fame. Let's go, baby. Nick Smith is now questionable. Okay, this is all probably filtered stuff. Caruso questionable. Jalen Williams, the backup center, questionable. Cody Williams illness rest of the season. Oh, that doesn't sound great. Cat probable makes sense. Deuce and Payne are still out. Okay, Mitch is out. Makes sense. It is a back-to-back. Trey Young's probable. Devin Vassell's out. Jeremy Sohan's out. Keldon Johnson is questionable. Charles Bassey is out. Jokic is questionable. Murray questionable. Gordon questionable. Porter questionable. Braun questionable. The whole fucking Denver Nuggets team is questionable. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Zaire. Okay, that's Thursday. Fred VanVleet is now questionable. Sorry, you guys probably already know all this shit. Joel Embiid surgery. Okay. Um, Turner's in. Okay, Matherin's out. PJ Washington is out. Okay, that's interesting. Uh, let's see. Dean Wade is out. Okay. Miles Bridges is available to play. I kind of feel some bullshit. Nick Smith is out. That's actually relevant, by the way, guys, for Hornet stuff. Cat will start. Right Bridges. Okay. Van Vliet's out. Jaden's. Oh, Colby Jones is out. I was actually looking for that. That sounds so weird. Oh, let's go, dude. Kristaps, Drew, and Horford are all out. Perfect. I hope you guys played Jalen Brown. I'm telling you guys, whenever the Celtics list players questionable, and they don't have, it's not like a back to back or anything. Like they're gonna sit. And, like these guys aren't actually hurt. They're just like doing this little gimmick and shit. Okay. Ellis Levine. Okay, Derek Lively. Oh, Derek Lively's playing. Cool. Good for him. Derek Lively. I like Derek Lively. Okay, let's get the screen share going, guys. Get some questions going as well. I am gonna start off by breaking some stuff down, though. Of course, some stuff that I'm intrigued in. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Hornets at Pacers. So Turner is in. Matherin is out. Jarris Walker season, baby. He's interesting. He's been playing a ton, man. Like I said, I think Halliburton makes sense. He's just gonna get deep drop. Oh wow, 2.5 threes. Feel like there's better stuff to bet on than this game. Seth Curry's playing. They limit spot ups. Who's gonna get the usage? Miles. I wonder. Is there any bench guys who are sneaky? Ooh, Josh Okogie. Without Nick Smith, guys. I mean, let me quick check this out. So Pacers just are single coverage. Miles Bridges questionable with the illness. I one this reeks of some some like nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? If you could guarantee me that Miles Bridges is gonna play his minutes, his line is like way too low. Miles Bridges though, that shit reeks of some gross shit. You know what I'm saying? So they say Taj Gibson was out too. I mean, like okay, Daquan Jeffries. So who's gonna get the usage here? Pacers will let guys with usage do their thing. KJ Simpson, why is he still a two-way player, man? That sucks. So we can't even bet on him then. Let me just go move this over. Josh Green, you don't want to bet on Josh Green here. They don't allow catch and shoot stuff. They're going to be single coverage the fuck up. I'm just trying to, Miles Bridges, realistically, guys, what is his first quarter line? I might actually give Miles Bridges a look here. 5 and a hook, 7 minutes, 6. Look, if Miles Bridges had like a 10.5 first half line, I'd probably actually nuke it. But I just don't trust him, man. I don't trust. He has that 20-minute game, I guess, against the Pelicans, who are a tanking team. This team's not tanking. I don't know. Miles Bridges reeks. I think that look, he's probably going to smash this line if he plays normal minutes, but Miles Bridges, like I said, man, that line reeks. Josh Okogie. What is that? Okay, how many 6 o'clock games are there? Okay, a few. Okay, Sacramento, Washington. I actually have strong leans on this. So Tristan Vukovic, he's a two-way too. Bub Carrington, guys. I really like Bub here. What's his PA? Is it at 16.5 at DK? Ooh, DK, you guys are lacking. You guys are kind of lacking. Can't lie here. Builder. Oh my gosh, Builder and DK have some crazy low lines for Bub. Bub played so many minutes last game without Colby Jones. 38. I think he had 20 potential assists. It's probably I guess Poole kind of makes sense too for assists, but yeah, no. But do you guys have any thoughts on this stuff? Love Derek White threes. Yeah, we can go. Is that game that started at 6? Okay, no, it doesn't. Good. Yeah, no, Sacramento and Washington is just insanely. So JT Thor, he just had bet 365 for some reason. He didn't play last game, right? Or did he? No, he didn't. Yeah, guys. I mean, Bub Carrington is calling my name, I think. And they got an off market line. Like it's hard to track these, but I'm gonna play this DraftKings line here. But what's PRA? So that's would need 4 rebounds. He can grab 4 rebounds, dude. He's probably what are his minutes? Oh, okay. Minutes 28, and he played 38. 8 rebounds. Yeah, look, guys, I'm about to rip Bub Carrington over 20.5 PRA. I'll probably track it at the PA line at because I really like this, man. PA, I'll track it at, for the 17.5 Caesars line, I guess. Man, bet 365 folks are gonna be mad at me. Um, what's the most I've made on a bet? Uh, I've made back in the day. I've definitely made like probably 1,500 on a bet on like glitch lines and stuff when because glitch lines used to happen all the time and for some reason like limits back in the day were like absurd. Especially on the books I used to bet on. So yeah, Bub, I'm trying to find out how to play this one. I want to play Bub somehow, and we're definitely gonna personally bet it at least here. It's tough to like give this out because it's not super widely available, to be honest with you. It's like all over the place kind of, but Bub PA chilling at 16.5 is way too low. Bub Carrington. Okay. And it's actually not there. Okay, where's Bub here? Oh, okay. He just moved. Oh, okay. So maybe that makes it a little easier to track, to be honest. Where's Bub? Okay. Well, what is going on? I'm trying to find this. Okay, so 17 and a half. Is that, yeah, no, you don't want that. EA 17 and a half. Okay. Cool. Let's slide over to FanDuel. I think that's the best price. Mark Williams. Do I like okay, Sar and Mark Williams? Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to multitask this. I'm playing Bub Carrington. That's who I like on the Wizards because they're gonna give up the spot up looks. I don't think Bub's gonna get blitzed in the pick and roll. They're gonna give up a lot of assists. He played a ridiculous amount of minutes. Still no Colby Jones. So yeah, 17 and a half. Looks like the best price is at Caesars at minus 106. So I'm gonna lock that in real quick. Yeah, definitely was looking at that. And guys, by the way, I do have a pretty big bet down on Jonas today. I wonder what his lines are at. Let's see, PRA 11 and a half. So they moved a little bit. Yeah, I got Jonas at 3.5 rebounds, and then I got him at 10 and a half PRA. I still really like 11 and a half PRA, or yeah, or 10 and a half PR. I think that Jonas is gonna feast kind of. So let's see, points and assists. Sorry, guys, I've been taking forever to find this shit. And this line keeps on getting juiced up. What is going on, man? Someone prominent in the space definitely is thinking the same way as me with Bub, unfortunately. And props, man, it's kind of being slow to load, not gonna lie. So we got to circle back over to FanDuel because you got to play the best number, right? 17 and a half PA. Okay. Yeah, Bub Carrington over 17 and a half PA. I think that's a great bet. Okay. Let me quick send it out. Sorry, guys. This is what I hate about doing these by myself. I wish I could have a co-host on with me right now too. Someone to yap while I'm doing this shit. Um, let's see, Wizards. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and then definitely we'll get into some of the questions there. It's so weird that Colby Jones being out is like a driving factor of this, but yeah, Bub Carrington over 17 and a half PA. Cool. Okay, cool. Uh, Trey Young assist. Yeah, I'll definitely get into that in a little bit. Why Valanciunas again? Because of low minutes. What? Yeah, he's been playing low minutes. I mean, dude, here's the thing, bro. Like, do you? I don't think that like you're playing. The Wizards are so bad. It's like Valanciunas is going to dominate on offense, and like he's probably not going to be a liability on defense. And like I just feel like the probability of Jonas Valanciunas being such a liability, where he's actively hurting the team and making them lose against the Wizards, is like very very low. So because of that, like I said, I think that he plays like 13 minutes or something tonight, and like he's like pretty much a PRA per minute type of guy. Like I said, his line is at 10 and a half, and it's against the Wizards, who he should, big PRA per minute bump, against this cupcake matchup. So, like I said, I thought the line, I had the line at like, I made the line like 14 and a half PRA. I think I made the line like, 5.5 rebounds or something like that. So, I see pretty big edges on Jonas today. Obviously, I could be wrong, but yeah. Yeah, let's get into some stuff. All right, Mark Williams, real quick. Has he gotten JIP minutes? If he has, I'm kind of out on that shit. He got. Let's see. Okay, he hasn't got JIP minutes. Yeah, no, Mark Williams is probably a pretty good look, to be honest. I don't know who's gonna feed him the rock, but he should definitely be a decent look. That's for sure. Okay. New York, Cleveland. Do we really get anything interesting here? Not really. No Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, I didn't really have crazy leans on this game to begin with, so yeah, you said so. Sar, like I said, Sar, I think he's in a pretty good spot. I do. Should be chucking here. I think, like I said, Poole's gonna get two to the ball. With that's just how Sacramento defends, right? Pick and rolls. It's gonna be Poole's gonna be, especially coming off that 35-point game. They're gonna be pretty aggressive against JP. So, yeah, no, I think the role players got to step up. Sar did play 31 minutes. I will say he's kind of competing with Vukcevic and Rashawn Holmes for minutes, so that's probably like accurate for him. Trey Young assists. Atlanta, Dallas. Yeah, I just want a little more time to gauge Dallas, right? They got Lively, Gafford, Davis, and I would expect this team to really protect the paint well. Maybe they're a little leaky when it comes to spot ups and stuff. I could be wrong, but I want a little more data on that stuff. So yeah, I can't really give you a great answer on that. Do you like Bam rebounds with how many threes Boston chucks up? Yeah, I mean Boston doesn't crash the offensive glass at all. With no Horford and no Porzingis, do we have this? So this game is actually interesting because I'm kind of look. I don't want to. Okay, guys, Jalen Brown being at 29.5 is absurd. By the way, like absolutely absurd. His line, I know I played it at 20. I played it at 20. What's it called? 28.5, and hoping that Kristaps would get. Bro, look at this shit, man. Look at this shit with Tatum, with White, without Kristaps. Bro, he's absolutely cooking this line. He's averaging about a PRA per minute. Like, what is he gonna play? I mean, I guess I don't know, man. I think this line's way too low. Okay. Yeah. So you guys were talking about the Heat are probably gonna be pretty aggressive against Tatum for sure. I don't know what's his points at 26.5. Okay, I was gonna say maybe a Tatum under could be a little interesting, but yeah. Do we have Celtics starting lineups? Okay, we have Heat starting lineups: Hero, Burks, Larson, Adebayo. Where I do think Bam's in a good spot for sure. Uh, he don't really care much for Bam beating them. I bet on him last time against Celtics. He had a pretty quiet game, but yeah, they don't really care much for that. But yeah, Bam rebounds. I mean, Luke. Actually, here's the thing, guys. Luke Cornett is like very active on the glass, unlike Kristaps and what's his name, Kristaps and Al Horford. Yeah, I don't know why I'm blanking. Kristaps and Al Horford are like very, they're great rebound matchups for centers, to be honest, or for like people who guard weak side and stuff, because it's the Celtics don't crash the glass whatsoever, but Cornette does, and so does Nemias Queta, and I would assume for both those guys to play a fair bit. Let's see, yeah, what's like Luke Cornette looking like without Kristaps and Al? Yeah, his hit rates stink, but he is averaging 28 minutes, which is definitely the more important thing, right? So he's averaging 28 minutes, and he is averaging 5.4 rebounds per, 5.3 rebounds per 18.6. He's averaging 5.6 points for 18.6. Oh, okay. What's his PR at? Okay, looks like the markets are kind of confused on what to do here with Luke Cornett. Um, yeah, I mean, his stuff seems a tad short, but Miami's pretty good at limiting stuff in the paint. I will say. Um, okay. You like Josh Hart's unders? Yeah, I do too. I don't like the line though. I don't, because I mean, look, his line's been like what, like 13.5 this whole time, and I feel like that's like pretty baked into it. I guess it is at 12.5. So, but I agree. I think this Knicks team just kind of lays an egg here. 10.5 point spread. I like Knicks under stuff here, honestly. You got Jalen Brown at 27.5 PRA. Oh, dude, good stuff. Yeah, I love Jalen Brown tonight, man. I really do. Derek White threes. Look at him without Porzingis, Drew, Horford, both. Yeah, you're okay. I'm just gonna look at him without, because I don't think Drew and Horford really make it. I guess Horford maybe does, but yeah. I feel like a lot of times, like you don't want to shrink your sample size, right? You want to have a pretty good sample size. But let's see, what's the sample size with this? Only 3 games. Yeah, it's like it's a super short sample size. Um, but yeah, no, 3.5 against Miami. I think it's a pretty good look. Miami's going to give up the catch and shoot looks. Yeah, this was a game literally the same setup, right? Without Kristaps, without Drew, without Horford. Yeah, got 12 up for sure. I think it's a pretty good look for sure. Anyone, but I'm pretty much cool with, like, you could probably sell me on anyone but Tatum, to be honest with you. You just got to find which line has the most like per minute value. Because like I said, I just think the Heat are probably going to sell out to stop Tatum, and so I know it's like, oh, we'll just take Tatum's unders, but yeah, I get it. But what's like this looking like? Oh, okay, okay. Um, but yeah, Al Horford being out definitely does matter a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you could sell me on Tatum unders for sure. Like they're gonna be pretty aggressive against Jason Tatum here for sure. Yeah, for sure. Um, hey man, just found you today. Love the in-depth stuff you provide. I never get to see that. Oh, appreciate Max. I appreciate you, man. This means a ton. If you don't mind asking, is this your main income source, or do you work another job? Yeah. So I mean, I just graduated from school. I just moved out, and basically, I have a fair bit of income saved up right now. I don't make much from this at all yet, but I'm working my ass off, so I can be able to do this as a full time job, and that's kind of why I need to chill out on doing a little bit of everything and just focusing on my niches because I also do need to. Yeah, I'm gonna get a part time job soon, but nothing full time. I want to give myself at least a year of giving this a go and seeing what it can grow to for a year. But yeah, you're gonna need to get a part time job soon, and that's another factor of the why I'm only gonna do streams at this time moving forward, and then YouTube videos in the morning and like a little piece of content here or there. But yeah, but yeah, no, Max, I appreciate this a ton, man. This seriously, that first part of what you said for sure. I mean, that shit means the world to me. When people like appreciate the in depth stuff that I bring to the table. So thank you, Max. Yep, line's fucking you up. I moved on Clay over 15 and a half points versus top teams in pace over in 7 out of the last 10. Atlanta, let's see. I believe the one thing that's kind of Atlanta's a team I haven't really been betting against, to be honest, much. They're pretty middle of the pack in in the frequencies allowed. Like Atlanta, not giving up a ton of catch and shoot stuff. Um, not giving up a ton of pull ups, which is weird. So it looks like they're kind of funneling stuff towards the rim. Like, where are they at? Oh no, they definitely are funneling stuff to the rim. Holy shit. So okay, that's actually a pretty decent edge. So I mean, yeah, J-Man, honestly, I don't think it's the greatest matchup here for Clay. I guess we could take a peek at like off ball screens, and they're definitely not great at defending those. So I think that's interesting. But yeah, Clay's also not playing a ton of minutes here, and yeah, Mav stuff is just so tricky. I don't like betting on the Mavs because I mean I probably will, in like maybe 3 or 4 days or so, 3 or 4 games, which is basically the end of the year. But yeah, just I mean they're so scattered, and I haven't been following them very closely. So yeah, Jalen Green 4+3s. I look if it's at plus money, you can have oh without Fred VanVleet too. Yeah, look, I mean, what's his assist at? 4.5. Okay. Yeah, J-Man, I think this is a pretty good look. I mean, you should just a dude to take above the break threes against Utah are money, right? So they've been giving up pull-ups too recently. I think that he shot 4 for 10, great volume. That's with Fred VanVleet. Now, without Fred VanVleet, so yeah. Yeah, J-Man, I think that's a good bet, especially at the price. Lock in JB. Yes, sir. Let's go, Jalen. Jalen needs to hoop today. That's for sure. Let's quick check to see if there's been any other injury news. Okay, so we got a Celtics starting lineup. Looks like it's Derek White, Jalen Brown, Sam Hauser, Jason Tatum, and Luke Cornett are starting. Awesome. Let's dig into that a little bit more because I know that this game starts pretty soon. Utah Houston starts somewhat soon as well, so we'll definitely get to that. But yeah, let's quick. So Sam Hauser is getting the start here. I think it's a pretty good matchup for him to also be hitting some three balls. The thing is with me, it's like, oh holy shit, dude. We got a 3.5 3-point line for Sammy. That shit's that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I could see guys, I could see Luke Cornett being like a little sneaky here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what did he do in this head-to-head game? Oh, okay. He did have 5 potential assists. He only played 22 minutes. See, Al Horford played, so that makes sense. Um, I could definitely see, okay, never mind. I was hoping for like a 1.5 line. Are they gonna drop Nemias Queta lines? Probably not because of like Tillman playing last time, but Nemias Queta will probably play a fair bit here as well. I guess from the Heat side of things, Luke Cornett. I mean, these guys are going to be very switch heavy. I think Khalil Ware benefits a little bit from KP and Al being out there because he doesn't really move well and he'd be getting cooked in like that drop coverage and stuff. But Baylor Shireman, guys, Baylor Shireman's a tad interesting as well, but it's more so the centers who are going to need to play more. I wonder, does Tatum rebound a little bit more here? We got without Horford and Porzingis. A lot of these games are pretty early, but I think you could maybe talk me into like rebounds and assists for Tatum or over 7.5 rebounds, even with a little bit of juice. See, is there anything? Is there anything else for this game? Yeah, hey man, I appreciate the way you talk. I just like the way your lips move and when you speak, so I'm a tail. Oh my gosh, Jake. I love you, buddy. I miss you, Jake. Okay. Yeah, man. Honestly, I don't really have anything crazy for this game. Nothing really stands out. So yeah, let's move on to Utah and Houston here. Um, let's see. I guess let's just go in order, and then I'll go to Utah, Houston. So J-Man said Norm Powell over 2.5 threes against the Pelicans. Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. He just got 3 up against the Magic. That's definitely encouraging. We could go. So it looks like Norm's kind of getting his stride back. Maybe he's definitely not on the min restriction anymore. And he was doing pretty good here. I think Pelicans give up a ton of above the break stuff. Oh, looks like they're a big time corner funnel. I always forget to look at this stuff, man. This stuff is like very valuable information. The by zone numbers, Pelicans above the break. Okay, so pretty poor there for New Orleans, and then the corners for New Orleans are still giving them up a little bit, but yeah, it looks like Atlanta's given up a ton of corner threes, which is maybe good for your clay bet, J-Man. Yeah, I would say I think it's okay. Um, Definitely on OG, yeah. Dyson under points you love. Yeah, look, I mean, this team is gonna protect the rim, bro. This team is definitely gonna protect the rim. Dallas is. I mean, you're gonna have like 48 minutes of like one of Gafford, Lively, and Davis being on the court for sure. So they're gonna protect the rim, man. And Dyson, if that shot is pretty iffy here. And 42% of his points coming in the restricted area, 74% of his points coming in the paint overall. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good look. I mean, we can do like with Trey Young, without Jalen, without DeAndre. So basically, sense the trade, I guess. Um, let's do without Bogey, and then make sure it's so yeah. Sense a trade under in 13 out of 23, averaging 14.4 points. Look, this isn't going to pop up. I'm assuming Dallas with all these guys is going to be good at protecting the paint a little bit. Like, okay, so then it gets down a little bit, I guess. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. Look, I think it's and yeah, like I said, I don't know if they're going to be a good transition defense just with all the bigs they play, but yeah, I lean under with you for sure. Um, yeah, plus 150, that's a good one. Sar, oh, looks like that game already started. Okay, Amon Thompson assists. So without Fred VanVleet, I mean, Utah gives up. I think the way to judge this being a good bet, in my opinion, is where do your whoever assists the most to the 3-point line, specifically like above the break threes, it's probably a great bet, right? And I guess they give up a ton in here too. They just give up a ton of assists, pretty much everywhere but the restricted area. So whoever's assists are fewest to the restricted area, and looks like Amen definitely gives up a lot, or definitely a lot to the 3-point line. Um, LP LP's more so in the restricted area. We got yeah, no, Amon Thompson's at 4.5 though, without Fred VanVleet against a team that we know is going to give up a shit ton of assists. And I think Amon without VanVleet, but with everyone else. Okay, so we have like a little sample size recently, and then with Steven Adams too, because he's been playing 33 minutes, but they won by 29, and also, I mean, that's definitely in the cards. 38, 40, 40, and then 28. That was back in the bench day. So when he was starting with everyone, 40, 40, 38, and 33 in a massive blowout. So I'd say like 32 is the absolute floor, and the ceiling is, the ceiling's the ceiling. Like sky's the limit for Amon's minutes. Let's go 3.5 or 32 minutes. without Fred VanVleet, with Jalen Green, with Alperen Şengün. And yeah, over a 9 out of 13, and now he's playing the Jazz. I mean, sounds like a pretty damn good bet. 12.5 RA looks pretty good as well. Points looks pretty good as well. PRA pretty good as well. I think Amen stuff's a great look, honestly. 12.5. So that's only asking for 8 rebounds and 5 assists. Utah does crash the offensive glass pretty hard. But Amen, there's not like a guy for Amen to guard, right? Like, I mean, he's probably going to be on Sexton, but I mean, that's like comparison to like guarding like Luka and stuff, right? I think you could sell me on it being a tough rebounding matchup for Şengün as well, because Walker Kessler crashes the hell out of the glass. So yeah, Amen rebounds and assists is super intriguing, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. 32 to 42 minutes with Jalen Green with Şengün without Fred VanVleet. Like I said, he played 33 in a massive load, and then he's averaging 38 minutes. I probably wouldn't project him that high. Let's just see. 36 minutes. I'd probably have him at 30. This game does have a pretty high blowout probability, especially in Houston. I'd probably have him at 35 minutes. 35 divided by 36.6 times 14.1. So 13.4, and then it's a good matchup. So definitely for assisting at least. I'd probably have it like juiced over to 13.5, like pretty heavily juiced, like minus 130, minus 140. So this FanDuel and Bet365 line for Amen, I think is pretty good. Trae Young won't get ruled out, will he? What happened? Dude, Liam, last night was so good. Jokic is out. Wow. Oh shit. So everyone's resting for Denver, guys. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, good shit, man. That's a great bet. I'm still thinking about last night, bro. Dude, yes, bro. I'm telling y'all. Dude, this is like think about it so I'm a Wolves fan, right? You guys know this. I'm a Wolves fan. I was 3-0 on the night. I haven't hit a lotto in so fucking long. Like last night was like literally perfect, bro. I like the game went to double overtime, which allowed 2 of my props to win, allowed my lotto to win. Like the double overtime allowed it to win. Not even the first overtime, the double overtime. And then we still won the game, bro. Like I was just so happy. I was just so fucking happy. Like, so that's why I made that video last night, because I was not going to bed, dude. I was doom scrolling Wolves propaganda last night. That shit's a good feeling as a fan, though. Damn, yeah. So Nuggets are resting everyone, bro. That's crazy. So no Porter, no Gordon, no Brown, no Murray, no Jokic. That's insane, dude. These guys, they need it though. I don't even think so. Is it going to be just like Russ? Is it just going to be Russ first option hoops? Bro, Russ is probably going to get a triple double. Honestly, I also took T-Wolves plus 230. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, Jokic out. Everyone getting rolled out. Ridiculous. Castle 21.5. Okay, let's quick look at that. Oh, versus the Nuggets. Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, this team, you think they're already terrible at defense. I honestly, I'll probably stay away from Spurs stuff unless like now this game's gonna be close. So, I guess that's part of, and actually a lot of Vassell got ruled out. So, I'm gonna try to install for a little bit and then just do an in-depth breakdown of Spurs Nuggets, because this game's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Like a ton of fun. Ton of fun to gamble on. Oh, and yeah, I wanted to circle back over here, guys. Yeah, so look, I think that Simone props have some fair value. Looks like it's only on Bet365. Same with B-Ball Paul. But look, these guys are going to be blowout proof. Simone and Paul Reed. Obviously, guys, we got a 13-point spread. I think a couple Thunder people popped up on the injury report, but yeah, man. Let me quick do some Simone digging. Yeah, Spurs money line. Yeah, dude. But yeah, no, let's do a little bit of digging. So OKC, like I said, it's a good matchup for spot up, right? I mean, shit, 3rd most points per game. That's great for Simone. 12.5 PRA. It's looking like it at. So he played 25 minutes last game. That was without Tobias Harris. Yeah. So he'll play blowout, which is good. He'll be the 7th man off the bench. I'd probably have him for, you probably have him for 20 minutes. I don't know what he's averaging on the year. I guess 17 and that's kind of gross. Okay, guys, I was thinking Simone stuff would be a little bit better price. I don't think I'm already looking at this. It's not even going to be the worth the time punching it in. Um, yeah, B-ball Paul could be a little interesting. Like I said, he's going to be bulletproof as well. So, um, and Jalen Duren very prone to foul trouble all the time. So I don't know how many minutes you can play Duren. So, but yeah, I thought these lines would be a little more interesting. They're really not, to be honest with you. Peyton Watson, is he playing? Okay, he remains questionable, so they're contemplating if Peyton needs rest, I guess. Yeah, let's circle back to Jazz Rockets though, man. I like betting on both these teams, and I love betting against the Jazz. So yeah, let's circle back over here. Amon Thompson, like I said, I think he makes a ton of sense. Jalen Green definitely makes sense for his touches are going to be higher. There's not going to be anyone like stealing reps from him. So Jalen Green, let's see, versus the Utah Jazz. He's been diamond against the Jazz, guys. It makes sense too, right? Just based off of how they defend. This one was without Fred VanVleet. He had 16 potential assists, and then he had 12 potential assists. We're getting a 4.5 line for Jalen Green at plus money. What's his rebounds at? 4.5. Okay. Yeah, probably don't like Jalen Green's rebounds here though, because look, Tari Eason or Jabari is going to get the start, and like these guys are just going to be rebounding the absolute shit out of the ball. Kyle Filipowski under rebounds could be a tad bit interesting. But yeah, like I said, these guys are just going to be hounding. Um, okay, let's see. Is this Millie? Alex Miller. Millie, you're doxing yourself, bro. Yeah, no, I'll click over there though. Let's see, Simone. Um, okay, so threes. I mean, yeah, and yeah, threes would be the way to go here, right? So like, let's do like 18 to 22. 14 out of 21. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. What's his 3 pointers? 4 3 pointers attempted. Okay, so definitely beneficent in the sample size, right? But yeah, plus money, plus 130. Good matchup. Maybe bump it up a little bit. I probably have him shooting like 4.5, 5 threes or something like that. Let's go like 3 pointers attempted. Let's do like 4 to 5. Oh, that's makes shit. 4 to 5. Okay, that's makes. Yeah, 4 to 5. Yeah, okay. So that's this is definitely a good bet. Yeah, good call, Millie. Good call, Millie. This is definitely a good bet, man. Plus 130 for like hit rates like this. If I think like 4.5 is like a good projection for his 3 pointers attempted. And yeah. Oh yeah. This is a great look. Denver's still minus 4.5. Yeah. Well, Spurs are like, yeah, they're literally trying to lose. So guys, Sandro Mamu, this is gonna be a big buy low on Mamu Kavashvili, guys. I'm telling y'all, man. Sandro Mamu Kavashvili. He only had 3 points, no rebounds, no assists, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Does he have a line? Oh, he does. Oh my goodness, bro. Damn, that show was 8.5 last night. No, it's 20.5. It's only at Bet Online though, so maybe I don't know. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all don't know about Sandro. Sandro gets busy. Damn, the books are sharp. Bismack's in, right, too? Yeah, he is. Vassell's out, though? Not that that really matters a ton. DeAndre Jordan's definitely going to get the start at the 5, and, yeah, it's going to be ugly, man. Denver's going to be leaking catch and shoot looks with him out there. Dude, I'm telling y'all, Westbrook. It depends what his line's at, though. Like Westbrook's gonna get a triple double. Like he's gonna be going stupid, bro. I can guarantee you. We can go, let's prep for this Nugget shit. Okay, off the court, Gordon, Jokic. Let's see, Gordon. Because we're gonna have. Let's just take Gordon, Jokic, and Murray off the court because we need some sort of like fucking sample size, right? Murray, and then where's my blind, bro? Oh, there's the big tipper. Okay, per 36 minutes. Let's see what this is looking like, man. It's actually gonna be so absurd. Okay, we got 20. And there's not even Strother, who I'm sure his numbers are good, right? Standard. Yeah, Russell Westbrook, guys, 23 points, 8.13 assists, only 6 rebounds. But I mean, that's okay. Let's take off. This is probably going to nuke the sample size if we take MPJ off. But I want to see. I just want to see it. Okay, Russ has 66 minutes, 24 points. I mean, dude, if Russ's line's at like 19 and a half, it's probably like a really good bet, to be completely honest with you. Like Russ will so thrive with like who's taking usage away from him, like genuinely. Um Russ's usage rate in the sample size, albeit short, is a 33%. There's no Strother. Um like Hunter Tyson, like bro, what are we talking about? So Russ is probably gonna have like a genuine like a 30% usage rate tonight. So let's go do like points and like this is kind of we can't do it because he's not up yet. Okay, yeah, Russ is just gonna go stupid, man. Yeah, I love Mamu too, bro. I'm actually sad. I'm actually really sad, man. Champagny, yeah, I can see Champagny getting busy. I think is Keldon's questionable too, correct? Keldon's a game time decision, so yeah. I mean, they're just doing some weird shit with Barnes and CP just because like they want to play like every single game or something. But yeah, Champagny. I guess let's go to Spurs. The Go Spurs go. Let's do Vassell off the court. I guess so. Let's keep Solan on for now. Vassell, Wemby, um, Fox off, and let's do. Let's just see what sample we're getting right now. I hope it's like somewhat decent. And if it's decent, then we can keep on removing stuff. Okay, 400-minute sample size. So yeah, Keldon's pretty dominant in terms of field goals. Look at Sandro. I'm telling y'all, man, Sandro is like actually gonna grub. Like he's genuinely gonna grub. But the books are on to Sandro, unfortunately. Um, man, I may or may not have been a bet on Nuggets when I'm down 7. Oh damn, dude. Yeah, no, that's ass. That's ass. Okay, let's quick take Keldon because I'm assuming Keldon's probably. I mean, maybe Keldon would have already got ruled out, but I mean, if you take Keldon off too, it's probably like. And Stefan Castle's stuff is like definitely trending upwards, right? So you see a little CP3 action. Um, Champagne, yeah, dude. Champagne looks like he's been chucking Daniel. So, yeah, Champagne might be a really good look. Like I said, I do think the catch and shoot stuff will be there too. 32 minutes last game, 27. They lost by like a million. Someone already, yeah, it was Sohan and Vassell who already got ruled out. So, yeah, let me quick see this rotation, man. Let me familiarize myself with this little rotation quick. Okay, so let's go to like first half minutes. Okay, so Bismack, and also Bismack's pretty old too, and it is a back to back, so maybe that's like a little something. Malachi Branham's a chucker. I'm telling y'all, man. Malachi Branham looks like I'm guessing these two guys will play here too, and Chris Paul probably won't play a ton on a back to back. But wings, they need some like height out there, especially if Keldon's out, then their wing depth is like because back to back for Barnes plus tanking. So yeah, if Keldon's out, even if Keldon's not out, honestly, it's like all these guys are short as hell. And like I get that they're tanking, but kind of want to like act like a normal NBA team, right? So yeah, Champagny should be in for pretty damn good minutes. I would think like Champagny is gonna play. If he played 32 last game, I would think he's gonna play 28 to 38. Yeah, 28 to 30. I'll just do 28 plus, and you get 31.5. Yeah, I mean, he's over in 19. Let me quick do a little math here. Let me quick do it. So, I mean, we can't guarantee that Keldon's going to be off the court, I guess. I'd have Champagny for like assuming that Keldon could play. I'd probably have Champagny for 32 minutes. Yeah, let's do 32 minutes and just play it safe. But like I said, I'm playing it safe here. So 36 divided by 30. Actually, let's add up the PRA first. So he's like a big difference if Keldon doesn't play, and it might be worth the risk almost that Keldon doesn't. 2.92. Oh, okay, divided by 36 times 32. Okay, so 21.4 or 21.5 PRA would be, his per 32-minute projection. But there's also that's like a floor projection, right? So it's like you could sell yourself on um if Keldon's out, then it's gonna be minutes are gonna be higher, and the per numbers are gonna be much better too, and a good matchup. So yeah, I think this is actually a really good bet, Daniel. And I know I just yapped for a million times, but 5 bets Sar under points. Nugs might go big out of necessary. Jordan and Najee. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I could see that too. DeAndre Jordan, by the way, he might be grubbing with the way the Spurs can defend the restricted area. And Russ, honestly, Russ is like a good point guard to feed the big men. So yeah, DeAndre Jordan's probably actually going to play a lot. Asar under PRA. Oh, I thought you were talking about Amen. Yeah, with Tobias back, I think Asar's minutes are pretty safe though. But yeah, no, they packed the paint, and I believe Thunder injury report. Um, Okay, so no, Chet and Hardenstein are not on the injury report, which is good, right? Definitely good. Maybe they elect to go more spacing. I think that they kind of need Asar out there for defense though, like a little bit, I don't know what's a good minute projection for him. So without Cade Tobias, but 9 and 27 minutes. I'd probably have him for 24 to 30. Okay, but a terrible matchup for sure. And maybe there's like a little bit more upside. Yeah, no, I definitely lean under. But PRA, I'd probably leave assists out, but PR, yeah, and he's gonna be guarding Shea when he's out there, so he's not gonna be rebounding. And yeah, I kind of like his under PR, honestly. I think it's a pretty good look. He's not gonna really. It's a brutal matchup, right? She's gonna get guarded by Chet. He might hit a three, to be honest with you. Um, Shot three last game. Chet's gonna guard Asar, and actually that might be an angle. What's Chet's rebounds at? 7.5. Okay. Hmm. I know Chet's minutes have been getting managed, but that's a little bit interesting. What's first quarter? Okay. Yeah, Chet will probably guard Asar, or he definitely will guard Asar. So that's really good for his rebounding on the defensive glass. I like that. I like it, Millie. I actually like that a ton, man. I like that a ton. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like Asar too under points, man. It's definitely a good look. And Tobias, thing is, guys, Tobias like gets scratched like with like 30 seconds before tip like every game, bro. So that's definitely on the table. And I wonder if Asar is gonna play garbage time. Probably not, though. Probably not. I wouldn't. I would think he doesn't at least. Let's see. Garbage time is gonna be Reed, Fontecchio, Waters. Yeah, no. Then they have two other guys, so no, he won't play garbage time. Um. Yeah. No, I think this is actually a pretty good bet. I really do. So the thing I'm having trouble with is just the minute projection, right? So without Cade, without Ivy, with Tobias, 3 games, 27 minutes, close game, 9 minutes. I think that was like a really like fucked up like foul trouble game, and then 27 blowout. So probably, and blowout risk is pretty high. I'd probably have Asar at 25. In foul trouble is kind of high too. I'd probably have him at, if Tobias plays, I'd probably have him at 25 minutes, right? And I don't think like without Cade and Ivy, I don't think it makes a difference, right? Like his usage really shouldn't change much. So 25 minutes. Let's do a quick filter here. I think my filter was kind of covering that 20 to 30. 20. I actually like this a ton. Under points and rebounds. The more I think about it. I mean, dude, OKC doesn't give up shit at the rim, and if he hits threes, he hits threes. But having Chet as a roamer is really going to clog shit up. Yeah, Sar under PR. I think this is a great call, man. This is a great call. Um, okay, per 25 minutes. Like I said, I don't think Cade makes a difference. Let's just go here. Detroit Pistons on the court, Tobias Harris. Then off the court, Cade and Asar. Or no, Cade and Jaden. Is Jaden Ivey ever going to come back, by the way? I really wonder that. Okay, 25 minutes. Okay. Asar Thompson. Okay, so really small sample size. I don't think Asar's usage should change, man. I just really don't. No, it's actually not going to change at all. Okay, so 25 divided by 21.9 times 14.7. 16.7. This is a great bet, bro. I'll play it. I'll play it. Good luck, Protham. I'll play this, man. PR, what's the number? Bet365. Okay. I don't want to use my Bet365 quite yet. I'll probably just give it out at Caesars at minus 121. Yeah, this is a great look, man. I mean, OKC, brutal matchup. I actually okay. Here's the thing. I'm gonna wait to make sure Tobias is actually playing, and then I'll play it. Because, bro, what's his name? Tobias Harris is actually gonna piss me the hell off if he gets ruled out last second again. Like that shit's really gonna piss me off. Anyways, guys, if you guys are on YouTube, guys, by the way, if you're can't talk sometimes. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to drop a like and sub the channel if you're new here or if you're tuned in. It just is such a great just helps me out so much and is very, very greatly appreciated. So yeah, if you guys could just go ahead and do that for me, I greatly appreciate it. Liam spoiling it, but I love to hear it. Valanciunas already starting off good. Good. I'm about to walk my dog, and then what I've been doing is I'll walk my dog after these streams. I'll go on League Pass and I'll scroll back and then just like skip through the commercials, skip through like when my dude's not on the court, and it just makes it a really good viewing experience. So that's what I've been doing recently. Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Protham, man. That was a great find by you, honestly. But I'm like I said, I'm just waiting for Tobias Harris to confirm that he's in and stuff. And yeah, Amen, yeah, I like Amen. I do. Let's see, what is rebounds and assists kind of getting juicy though. See, tip is like very close to happening. I do like it, man. I do. Do we have starting lineups for Houston? Okay, Thompson, Jalen Green, Brooks, Eason, and then Sengun. Did Jabari Smith's lines move at all? Because his minutes are probably much better now too. By the way, 17.5 PR. Okay, so they really didn't move. What's his stuff been looking like? Because it's a great matchup for Jabari with like the catch and shoot looks and stuff. Okay, minutes 25. That's not great. I guess below, so maybe lost a couple there. 28, 37, 33, 38, 32. Okay. Averaging 32.2. Maybe take out that game. And I don't know when he moved to the bench. I think it was pretty recent though. Yeah, I'd probably have Jabari at like 28 minutes or so. You probably can't really get there with that. Tim Hardaway should be a go. I kind of like Tim Hardaway. Look, the thing is like, and what always makes me pause a little bit is just like when you like think basketball, right? It's like, okay, OKC gives up so much spot ups. It's because you give up spot ups when you overhelp. OKC obviously likes to just fly around and try to get steals and stuff, and that's like part of their defensive identity. But at the same time, bro, it's like, why are you really going to be overhelping like on Dennis Schroeder first option hoops? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, problem. I think that I was just like looking at Jabari, and I feel like some of those games are with him starting though. I could be wrong, but oh shit, that's one thing Props Madness. I might actually text Pips about it. One thing Props Madness should have is like an asterisk if they started the game or not. I think that would be a good filter to have. But with Kessler in, I prefer RA. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, Walker Kessler definitely makes a difference with Amen Thompson's ability to score the ball for sure. Okay, guys. Do we have any Denver props? We do not. Okay, I wish that we had Denver props, man. I really do, but I think that's gonna do it. Like I said, definitely like that Amen look. The Asar under PR will definitely be a go. Once we get confirmation that Tobias Harris is not actually going to be a fucking leg scratch. So, yeah. Great stuff, guys. I appreciate all you guys for being super active in the comments too. Makes my job or my job makes makes doing this so much easier. And so like seriously, guys, y'all being active in the comments, I really do appreciate it. And just everyone who tuned in general, appreciate it. And yeah, just a little reminder to drop a like and sub to the channel if you do enjoy this type of content. And if you guys are on Twitter, man, just hop over to YouTube for a second, do your boy a favor, hit the sub button, hit the like button, all that good stuff. So, all right, appreciate everyone. The only play I gave out officially on here was the Bub Carrington PA, which is pretty irrelevant. But yeah, like I said, that Asar under points and rebounds, 18.5, I believe it was, is going to be a go. Just once we get confirmation on Tobias. Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, everyone have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, night once again for late looks. Like I said, guys, it will be JJ at 11 a.m. Eastern time by himself, unless he gets a guest or something, because that's the new schedule. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all have a good rest of your day.